All right, so we're going to continue on with learning targets 4 through 6 in Unit 3, which is going to deal with the soil profile and also deal with the horizons. We'll talk about each of the horizons in a soil profile, and that will lead us into a very important part of soil science, which is the soil horizons. So changes in the soil profile. So with soil, we talked about soil formation. You have additions and you also have losses. So for the additions, like what we see going on right now, leaves falling on the ground will decompose over time and add more nutrients back to the soil. So that's an example of an addition to the existing soil. Losses typically deals with nutrients and or topsoil that is lost. This could be due to typically erosion or maybe an overuse of the nutrients in the topsoil. So the soil profile can change over time. It's not consistent, and also it kind of goes back to the type of practices that are used in that particular area for that soil profile. All right, so translocations. This is where materials may be moved within the soil. This can occur with deeper leaching into the soil or upward movement caused by evaporating water. Right? So this could cause certain levels of the soil profile to move up or down based off typically water movement. Transformation is materials may be altered in the soil. Some examples includes organic matter decay, weathering of minerals to smaller particles, or chemical reactions. Depending on the depth or which level we're looking at of the soil profile, will depend on which one of these is happening. For example, organic matter decay is not going to happen deep in the soil. That happens towards the top. But most of your chemical reactions may happen just a little bit deeper, where the minerals and sometimes some weathered parent material can be found. So this is what we're talking about when we talk about a soil profile or soil horizons, okay? If you are taking notes, I would suggest pausing the video here, drawing a cross section of this and labeling it. We're going to go through each of the horizons, do a little bit more in-depth detail about them, but this chart or diagram would be very beneficial in your notes. For agriculture purposes, we really concern ourselves with the A and the O horizon. And this is your topsoil and your organic matter. And this is what needs to be extremely healthy for you to be successful with growing any type of produce or any type of plants. All right, so the O horizon, this is an organic layer made up of partially decayed plants and animal debris. It generally occurs in undisturbed soil, such as in a forest. So this is the absolute top layer. This is the surface layer of the soil horizon. Right below it is the A horizon, which is the topsoil. And this is where you find a lot of your organic nutrients that is needed for agricultural purposes or growing in general. So these two horizons, again, are the most important when we talk about agricultural relationships. The E horizon, this is clay, chemicals, and organic matter are very leached, causing the color of the E horizon to be very light. It usually occurs in sandy forest soils with high amounts of rainfall. The B horizon is referred to as the subsoil. It is also often called the zone of accumulation since chemicals leach from A and E to horizons or from the A and E horizons and they accumulate there in the B horizon. So this is an area where we'll probably see a lot of chemical reactions going on. The C horizon is typically some weathered parent material. Um, It's just influenced less by the soil forming process. So you have some looser bedrock here in the C horizon, where the R horizon being the unweathered parent material or the bedrock. We call it bedrock. It's solid rock that has not been weathered, has not been broken down in any shape, form, or fashion. So that's the end of this presentation. Be sure to complete the video form, and we will continue on with learning targets 7 through 9 next. If you have questions, please let me know, and feel free to go back and watch the video as much as needed.